reading my Bible. Then, some thinking, we know Jesus is coming back soon. However, we don't know the day, we don't know the time. Even Jesus himself doesn't know. Only Father Lord knows. Do you know what else we don't know? Yes, there's a lot of things that we don't know, but there's also another thing that we don't know ourselves. We don't know the day of our death. Do you know when you're gonna die? You don't. Like, I was reading this verse and it was just so powerful and just captured my mind. It's Ecclesiastes 9. Listen to what he's saying.
This is an evil in all that is done under the sun, that one thing happens to all. Truly the hearts of the sons of men are full of evil. Madness is in their hearts while they live, and after that they go to the dead. But for him who is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing, and they have no more reward. For the memory of them is forgotten, also their love, their hatred, and their envy have now perished. Nevermore will they have a share in anything done under the sun.
What this verse is telling us is, after we're dead, there's nothing we can do. There's no more chances waiting for us. You cannot repent after you are dead. Instead of focusing on the fact that Jesus is coming back soon, you should be focusing on the fact that you can die anytime sooner. And if you don't repent before you die, it's literally over for you. Like, the probability of Jesus coming back next month is this low. However, the probability of you dying tomorrow or even in a month is this big. What I'm also trying to say is that we are living in a way where we actually have a time frame for our sin.
What I meant was deep down we have a time frame on continuing doing certain things or sins before repenting.
So let's say I'm a smoker, okay? And I'm planning on quitting smoking next month. And smoking, that's one sin that's actually slowing you or stopping me from reconnecting with God. And I go out, buy a car, and die before actually repenting from that one sin or guilt that I have.
Alexandra's lifeless body has finally been recovered from inside the water. If you have not been following this story closely, let me quickly give you a rundown of what happened to Alexandra. Alexandra is from Congo. She's a model. She's a student in Canada. Alexandra is her mother's only child. So her mother has sent her to Canada for studies, hoping to get a better life. She had her at the age of 17, thereabout. So she and Alexandra, that's the mom, and Alexandra has a very good relationship, and their communication is top-notch. So at the end of the month, the father will usually send her money, and she will call her dad to tell her dad that she has received the money. So she has called her dad for school fees that she wants to pay, and the dad has sent the money. I think it was on a Tuesday the dad sent the money. So usually when her dad sent her money or her mom sent her money, she would call her parent, either the mom or dad, telling them that she has received the money. But unfortunately, something strange happened. Why her father has sent her this money, there was no response from Alexandra stating that she has received the money. So this her mom was trying to reach her, or the dad had told the mom saying, I haven't heard from Alexandra. Have you heard from Alexandra? Then the mom tried to reach Alexandra. It was from this point that the mom could not reach her. The mom kept trying, kept calling. There was no call, there was no response from Alexandra. This was very unusual of her. So the mom who was very curious, what's wrong? This is strange. So the mom called her roommate. Bear in mind that Alexandra and her mom, Alexandra had told her mom she had one roommate. So this is the roommate that the mother communicates with sometimes. So on Wednesday evening, after she had been here from Alexandra, she put a call through to her roommate. I'm not going to mention the roommate's name. So she called the roommate stating that, have you heard from Alexandra? I haven't heard from her all day. And the roommate said, oh, I didn't know, can you can you ask our third roommate? Then the mother went, what? Third roommate? Do you people have third roommate? Because I thought it was just you and Alexandra in a room. Then the lady went ahead to say, no, we're three. Our third roommate is a guy. The mother said, okay, could you ask the guy if he had seen... So the mom went ahead to ask the roommate, okay, could you ask this third person if he had seen Alexandra, because this is so unusual. Alexandra, the roommate said, okay, she's going to ask that. She hadn't heard from Alexandra since 3 p.m. on Wednesday was the last time she heard from her. So she said, can you tell me his number? Let me call him. Then she went, oh, he might not reply to you, but I'll just send it. So either way, she sent the number to Alexandra's mom. And it was at this point that Alexandra's mom called this guy. And this guy said, oh, the last time I dropped her off was about 3:40 p.m. I dropped her off at the park. So she said, okay, and the mom went ahead to tell these roommates, could you call the police? Because this is very unusual of your roommates. And they said, oh, mom, maybe you should call the police, because if you call the police, they will take you more seriously than us. So the mother went further to call the police. It was at this point that the police checked their system and said the last time that Alexandra's phone number was in use was at about 3 p.m. Bear in mind that the guy said it was about 3:40 he dropped her off. So it was at this point that this woman went gaga. She came on TikTok crying, asking every Congolese on TikTok if they have seen Alexandra. Help me look for Alexandra. As a mom, I think this is one of the most heartbreaking moments of every mother's life. This is so horrible. So it was at this point that bear in mind that the parent lived back in Congo while Alexandra lives in Canada to study. So it was at this point that the police started, going in and out, doing their search. And unfortunately, Alexandra's lifeless body was discovered in the water beside the park. That this guy said, the roommate said he dropped her off. When the body was found, the mouth was taped and the ears were taped. Now, they are making it look like this lady went to the park and slipped into the water and died. Who taped Alexandra's mouth? Who taped the ear? Allegedly. Because this is a sad situation, honestly. My heart goes out to the parent of Alexandra. I don't know how you're going to come out of this shock, but I pray that God gives you the strength to, come out of this shock.